between the Green Bay Packers and the Carolina Panthers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey. We got 3. 3 down. We're ready. 42, Mike 42. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come on,
on first down, it's Darnold. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. 11 yards and a Panther first down. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, Charlie.
Darnold now to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Darnold completes it. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Darnold's throw on the money to Anderson. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop, you keep throwing it.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but, boy, he's playing really well.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On second down, a run with Lindsay. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep.
He's got daylight. The 40, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Packers. Phillip Lindsay, 68 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Let's go. Do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go, son. 52. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see it. Lady, you don't want none.
On first down, Darnold. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Bravo. You don't want this. Where's your flag?
Here's Darnold. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
On first down, right back to Lindsey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. On second down, it's Lindsey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
Hey, Delta. 57. Mike, 57. I know he ain't got it. 57's Mike. Mike, 57. I got you, boy. I got you. Boom.
Rodgers going to throw. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace, Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. The cornerback, it's Logan Ryan who brings him down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down now, it's Lindsey, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 7 yards there and a 1st down. With that last carry, he's now over 8,000 career rushing yards.
All right, big applause. Lots of clapping for this one, right? Think about it this way. Along the way, he has passed Hall of Famer Terrell Davis, and now he's starting to approach another Hall of Famer in Larry Zonka.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Switch. Pilot, 64, weak.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsey, and he'll get this down only to the 18. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Watch out. Dude, get the 50. 25, check 25.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce and might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse.
8 ounce. 8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st. Darnold. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Darnold now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Darnold is going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number one. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
You're on an island over there. You're on an island. Hey, lady, keep moving. Watch the backwards.
Again, Darnold. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
Hey, Haywood.
Darnold on 1st down. He completes it to Henry. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it's a 2nd down. With his size coming out of the backfield, usually takes more than an arm tackle to get him down. That's why they like to get him involved in the passing game.
No doubt about it. You saw him running that angle route there and catching the ball. And with his size, not often thought to have hands, but we're hearing that more and more. Guys are doing a better job of catching the ball at any size coming out of the backfield because they need to be a full part of the offense.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Back to throw, Darnold. And he's got his target. That's more. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the 1st down. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
At the Packers' 37-yard line.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
Mike 42, check, Mike 42.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Darnold from the gun. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Mike 42.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold finding Gabriel, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half.
Here we go.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the 1st half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the 1st half.
We'll see if they do just that. Another run by Lindsey. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. A good run as he works his way for 9 that time, and it'll leave him with a third and just a few inches. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he's got a first down and then some in midfield. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
26.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Lindsey running right. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Check 9, check 9. Kill. Shoot. 88.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. A give, running right, Lindsey. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
He's over.
Running right, Jones. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 6-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Number 50. Hey, you block over here. Check.
Now a give, right side. Lindsey, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Philip Lindsey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 17-3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Panthers take over at their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Mark 52, Mark 52. So don't say nothing. Hey, Mark 52. Hey, Zoo. Man, I got you. Man, I got you. 5-2's the man, 80. Mike 5-2.
Now it's Darnold. Sideline throw, that's caught by Moore. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
No, check that. Bud. Get that quarterback at all costs. 52's the lady. 52. Let's go.
To throw is Darnold. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. 11 yards and a Panther first down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Push him back.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Darnold to throw again. And caught by Henry. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Here's Darnold. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he's going to let this go. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
52's the mic. Man, 82's the mic. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Where's 52? What? Hey, wahoo!
Throwing again is Darnold. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. On 1st and 10, Darnold. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
42 the mic, boys. 42. 42 times.
To the air again, Darnold. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Check, Mike 42. Watch the run. Hey, Foxtrot. Check, get that.
On 2nd and goal, Darnold. And that will be caught by Moore. He's got a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are back within a single score. Gano the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talk under 20 points, right, on defense, and they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right.
Undercross. Inside. Tighten up.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Also over here.
On third down, it's Lindsey, and they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to fourth down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3. Inside. 57. Hey, team 6, team 6. Yo. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
The Packers go for it. Rodgers. And he gets it to Funchess, complete. 13 yards, first down, Packers. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Right now. You got 58.
They'll run. It's Lindsey. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
They'll keep it on the ground. Lindsey. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
You'll forgive me if I get excited about what we just saw there, won't you? I know I'm supposed to be neutral here, but those were terrific plays back-to-back defensively. They know what the mission is. They've got to force a punt here if they want to have a chance to win the game.
They absolutely do. Steps 1 and 2 done. Now they need this third step.
Check. Watch the twist. Hey, switch back north.
On third down, it's Lindsey. There he goes, right side. Yeah, he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Let's go.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. They'll run with Lindsey, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Watch the curve. Patch it. Go right. Switch. Box it.
Here's Lindsey. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First and 10, the 37.
Hey, high 7.
Darnold now to throw. Buying time to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Darnold completes it, and this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Darnold on 3rd down. Found his target. It's Anderson. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Hey, Charlie. Mike 42, Mike 42, check, check, Mike 42. Hey, watch the slip, young lady.
From the 50, it's Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Go.
Here's Darnold. He'll get that to devalve the tight end. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Bravo. 42. I got you, Pop. Mike's 4-2. Mike's 4-2. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Check 13. Check 13. Red 80.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Darnell Savage. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
At the 21-yard line.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Packers, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers.